Hey guys, Raptor Squad Member Axel here, and today I'm coming at you with a list of my top 5 most anticipated dinosaurs to appear in Jurassic World. So this is a list obviously of the top 5 dinosaurs that I am mostly looking forward to seeing in the film. And before we dive into this list, I have one honorable mention before we go into the list itself. So one honorable mention for me before the list itself starts will be Suchomimus. I have always wanted to see either a new Spinosaur related or Spinosaur dinosaur that is related to Spinosaurus, and I think it's going to be really cool if we do get to see either Suchomimus or Baryonyx, and especially the Suchomimus, because I really love its design. I think it's so much better than I can ever imagine it to be in a Jurassic World movie or sequel, or the JB franchise in general. I just love the design of the Suchomimus. I think it's really cool. And especially knowing that in the first film, we know that Baryonyx, not Suchomimus, but Baryonyx, was on the species list of the park. So Baryonyx was in the park on Isla Nublar 22 years back. So if we do get to see the film, it's going to be really cool. Also knowing that Billy Brennan also was mentioning Suchomimus and Baryonyx when we were talking about what dinosaur they counted on the island when he's talking to Grant, mentioning Suchomimus and Baryonyx. No, that's going to be really cool to see it in the film, if we do. Although it's confirmed on the species list to be in the park, it is not actually confirmed if we will see it in the film or not. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be really cool to see it in the film if we do. Okay, so going to the actual list itself, coming at number 5 for me is Dilophosaurus. Dilophosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs in general, and one of my favorite dinosaurs in the franchise. I remember when I was very young and I watched Jurassic Park for the first time. I was around, maybe 3 or 4 years old, I think. And I remember that my parents recorded on a VHS tape, and they cut out all the scary parts of the film. And they considered the Dilophosaurus being too scary for me when I was very young. And then I remember, maybe 3-4 years later, I saw the full film itself, and I instantly pointed out that I didn't remember seeing the Dilophosaurus in the film. And I was like, wow! And I instantly fell in love with the Dilophosaurus. Because what's also going to be really cool to see it again in the film is because after the first film we haven't seen any reference or any cameo or anything like that in the other movies. Not even mentioning it in The Lost World or in GB3. Possibly maybe at least one or maybe several other Dilophosauruses. Maybe an entire pack living in the restricted area of the park. Okay, so coming in at number 4 for me is Indominus Rex. And as many Jurassic Park fans, I was also really worried about the Indominus Rex at the beginning when I first heard, after the film was being in development, that the Jurassic World was going to get a hybrid dinosaur. I thought it just sounded stupid. I thought it was going to look like a freak, basically. So I was really worried. I think it was going to ruin the franchise. And I remember after I saw the leaked pictures of the Indominus Rex, my fears were actually set aside. Of course, I had, probably like a lot of other fans did, a lot of mixed feelings, but I think this is gonna be awesome. Because I think it looks like a dinosaur that existed. It doesn't look like a freak or whatever, and it's gonna be scary as hell. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Indominus Rex. Okay, so at number 3 for me is the Mosasaurus. Now, I'm not really a huge fan of marine reptiles actually in particular, but I am a big Mosasaurus fan, and I'm in love with the design of the Mosasaur, and I love its appearance and its role in the film. I just think it's really awesome, and it's really pretty much the first time we ever see a Mosasaurus in the film. I think. Don't quote me on that. But, and also because it's the first time we see marine reptile in the Jurassic World franchise. I love the design and I just love everything about it, Mosasaurus in general, and I can't wait to see it. So coming at number 2 for me is Velociraptor. Now Velociraptor is one of my favorite dinosaurs in general, and is my close second favorite dinosaur in the GP franchise. And I just love everything about the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park, and especially the Velociraptors in Jurassic World as well, that's gonna appear. I love the concept that they are named and trained. I think that was a great idea. And it's not taming or whatever, it's not dog training. The reason why the Raptors are following Chris character Owen in the film is because he probably was the first thing they ever saw when they were newborn. And they trust each other and they have respect for each other. But they're not friends or whatever. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with each other, and also their designs are exactly what I wanted them to be like, and I just can't wait to see them. So coming in at number 1 for me, my number 1 most anticipated dinosaur to appear in Jurassic World is Rexy. Rexy, the original T-Rex from the first film. Now, Tyrannosaurus is my favorite dinosaur in general, and is of course my favorite dinosaur in the franchise. It's the star of the whole franchise, and I just think it's a great idea that either Colin or Steven came up with for this film, to bring the original T-Rex from the very first film that everyone loves and recognizes. Everyone knows exactly who that is. It's probably the first thing they think about when they hear T-Rex or dinosaurs. They basically think of a JP Rex, and here we go, that's her. I just can't wait to see her in action again. After 22 years, seeing her for the first time again is gonna be like basically seeing a dream come true again in the theaters, and like reuniting with an old friend. And I was just amazed when I saw her for the first time after 22 years. I was also really glad we only saw glimpses of her. We basically saw the top of her head, her feet and her tail. I'm really happy we saw that. Because to be honest, don't get me wrong, but to be honest, I would actually be quite annoyed if we saw a full body shot of her. Because I want to be surprised by her return. After so many years, I just feel like, surprise me with Rexy. So yeah, I'm super happy she is returning. I was super happy to see just a glimpse of her in the trailer. I just adore her to death. Yeah, she's my favorite dinosaur character in the franchise, and yeah, I just can't wait to see her returning on the big screen. I can't wait to see her in action. So guys, that's my list of my 5 most anticipated dinosaurs to appear in Jurassic World. So if you got this far in the video, I want you to leave down in the comments down below what's your most anticipated dinosaur or dinosaurs, whether it be number 1 or number 5. Let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the Raptor Squad channel, and share our content. We really appreciate it if you could do that, and this is Raptor Squad Member Axel signing off. See you guys soon and take care. Bye.